holiday Hanukkah speaks to the restoration of the temple and a belief in one God. Judah Maccabee and his family stormed the Syrian troops and then proceeded to clean up the temple and begin again. A story handed down from the ages tells of some oil that was found in the basement of the temple, and this helped light the menorah, the candelabra, so the Maccabee soldiers could see to clean the debris and begin again to worship in the sacred temple. I've selected 2 dishes that use a lot of oil that commemorates the restoration of the temple. The first one is Israeli dish, chicken schnitzel. And as you see here, I've already used a mallet to take chicken tenders. And what you need to do is pound them really thin. And this is what it looks like. Now I'm going to take it over to the stove area, and we have to batter it up. You need 3 bowls, one with flour, another with eggs and Dijon mustard that has to be mixed well. I already have the oil heating as I speak, so that is fine. Pieces of chicken, and make sure you dredge it in the flour. Take off any excess, shake it off, and now put it into the egg and Dijon mix. And last, the panko. And you're ready to add it to the oil. And this is just from a little chicken tender. Look at how big it is. It's incredible. And there you have it, and you will see as I do more, I'll do another one, they come out fantastic. I'll do it again. Dredge. Dip, and panko crumbs. That. Don't forget to shake that flour off. And excess egg mixture. Okay, now we're ready to turn it over. Look at that. Wow, beautiful. Wow. Okay, I'm preparing another set, and you see how that tray worked up so easily. What I also do is grind up the panko crumbs in a little chopper if you want to have a finer panko crumb, because they're sometimes a little bit thick. See how no matter how messy it looks, they come out fantastic. And they also freeze very well. So you can really work up a nice batch. Now you see 18 large chicken schnitzels already prepared for the holiday. And here's a close-up of one of them. And just remember, the key ingredient to all of this is the oil. The next recipe that uses a lot of oil is potato pancakes or potato latkes. And this recipe calls for 6 medium potatoes. I use russet. So I just wanted to show you how I do peel the skins. Some people prefer using them, and I would just advise you to not put the peels down the drain. Take it from one who knows. So just peel it, and while you're doing the others, make sure you put this in water so it doesn't start to turn brown. I'm adding the juice from a slice of lemon, and this will help retard any discoloration. And now I have the last potato. Calls for 6 medium-sized potatoes, and it seems like russets are the favorite of many chefs, so I would stay with that. I've been doing this for years, love it, and the pancakes or latkes come out great. There it is. Now to begin with the next step, which is the grating process. And what I usually do is I use the hand grater sometimes, but right behind me, I'd like to just stop for a minute and show you. This is also a grater on my electric mixer. I want you to see how this works if anybody is interested in getting an attachment. Potatoes, piece of onion, and then you help it along. And every so often, take a little bit of slice of lemon juice. There, just sprinkle it around. So when you get, just put it in like the palm of your hand, and you can get most of it grated. Then take and work on the side. And you don't have to get every last piece, but that should be enough. And that's a pretty heaping pile of potatoes. So now what I do is I use a strainer and put it in here. I squeeze it to get as much of the water out. And then I again, just lightly, sprinkle it with the lemon juice. So that is the first step. This is the very last potato, and then I have an onion to grate, but before I do that, I'm going to take some paper towel, put the potatoes in it, and really squeeze them so I get as much water as I can out of the potatoes. And then there are just a few more ingredients that have to be added in, and you're ready to put them in the fry pan. That should be good. So now what I'm going to do is put some paper towel in a bowl, take all the potatoes, all the grated potatoes, fold it in, and really squeeze them out as much as you can. If you can get as much water out, that would be terrific. And then just put it back in, making sure to take the paper towel out. And the very last step will be to grate the onions. Now see all that juice that was in there? And that will make it much easier when you need to fry the potato pancakes. And now you have to grate the onion the same consistency as you did the potatoes. So sort of like long shredding rather than minuscule pieces. And it calls for somewhat small onion. This is between a small and a medium, but I don't go right down to the end or else I'll get my fingers cut. So that ought to be it. And there you have a nice pile of grated onions. Now to add 3 more things. The flour, a little bit of flour, teaspoon of salt, and 1 egg. And I'll just mix it a little bit. Now just get this all together and make sure you have enough oil in your fry pan, probably 1/4 inch of oil all around, and you'll see how great these potato pancakes, latkes, come out. And they're usually served with applesauce or sour cream. And as you see, there is no juice, no water, so this has wonderful consistency. Okay, ready to go. Here goes. And I'm making them medium to large so that there'll be a hearty pancake. I'll make a few smaller ones too. Sometimes the grandkids like to try them. Every year I keep hoping. I'm going to add a little bit more oil because the pancakes absorb a lot of oil. I'm trying to squeeze in as many pancakes as I can, but you see this is done, and I'm putting it on a paper towel so it'll drain off some of the oil. This one, it's nice and brown. Some people like it really brown. I know I do. This one is medium. Fantastic. This is the last batch. And as you can see, they are coming out beautiful. All golden brown. Here's half the batch of potato pancakes. I made about 2 dozen. And as you see in the middle, I have applesauce and sour cream, and you can dip the pancakes in either one. So I hope you try them. And for anyone who is celebrating the holiday, I wish you a happy Hanukkah. And anybody who really wants to try these potato pancake latkes, I wish you a bon appetit. Enjoy.